Title: ADAEZE Journey. In a small village surrounded by tall palm trees and red earth lived a girl named ADAEZE. From the day she was born, her mother called her ADAEZE, which means the daughter of a king. But in truth, ADAEZE was born into poverty. Her father was a palm wine tapper, and her mother sold roasted plantains by the roadside. Even as a child, ADAEZE had a fire in her heart. She would wake early, sweep the compound, help her mother roast plantains, and still find time to walk miles to school. The sun burned her dark skin, but she didn't mind. One day, she often said, "I will build a better house for Mama and Papa." Life was not kind to her. When her father fell ill, ADAEZE had to miss school to work on the farm. There were days she went to bed hungry, days she cried silently in the moonlight. But she never stopped dreaming. When her classmates laughed at her torn uniform, she smiled and said, "You will clap for me one day." Years passed, and ADAEZE finished secondary school with good grades. Her family could not afford university, so she moved to the city, Enugu, to work as a housemaid. The city was loud, full of bright lights and rushing people. She sent half of her small salary home, saving the rest for her future. Then one day, a kind woman she worked for noticed her hunger for learning and paid for her to attend evening classes. ADAEZE studied hard. She read under streetlights when electricity failed. She took every chance to grow. Slowly, life began to smile at her. After years of hard work, she gained admission into the university. It was not easy. She sold clothes in the market to pay her fees, tutored other students, and still managed to graduate with honors. On her graduation day, her mother cried tears of joy. "You have done well, my daughter," she said. "You have made me proud." After school, ADAEZE found a job in a bank. She was no longer the poor girl from the village. She built a house for her parents and bought them a small car. People in her village began to tell their daughters, "Be like ADAEZE. Work hard and never give up." In time, ADAEZE met Shaik, a gentle and hardworking man who loved her deeply. They got married in a simple church ceremony, and their union was blessed with 2 beautiful children. ADAEZE loved her family with all her heart. Every morning, she would sing to her children, dress them for school, and tell them, "Work hard, my loves. Nothing good comes easy." Years rolled by. ADAEZE grew older, her hair turning silver, but her heart remained bright. She watched her children grow into responsible adults, one a doctor, the other an engineer. Her husband, still her best friend, sat with her every evening under the mango tree as they talked about old times. When ADAEZE grew weak and sickly, she did not complain. She smiled through the pain, grateful for the life she had lived. On her final night, surrounded by her family, she whispered, "I have no regrets. I came from little, but I gained everything that matters." The next morning, the village bells rang slowly. ADAEZE had gone home. People gathered to tell her story, how a poor Igbo girl with nothing but faith and courage became a symbol of hope. Her children buried her beside her parents in the red earth she once walked barefoot as a child. And when the wind passed through the palm trees at night, it was said to carry her laughter, the laughter of a girl who fought, loved, and died a happy woman.